Okay, we are officially live. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody on this fine day? Let's see. We got Dustin, hello. Ozzy, hello. Laura, hello. Lego, hello. Let's see here. Sunday night. Yep, it is Sunday. It is Sunday, right? Let me double check the date. Yep, it's Sunday. Okay, I didn't get the day wrong, did I? What's going on, everybody? How is everybody tonight? Let's see here. Oh, here we go with the sandball stuff again. Austin, hello. Raina, hello. Space, hello. Bella, hello. Ground says, I love your content. Thank you so much. Laura says, Sam, I'm early for once. Awesome. Let's see. Alfie says, OMG, hey, I haven't watched you in ages. How you been? Doing pretty good. Just busy. Oh, crazy long work week this week, guys. It was a pretty sure, 6-day work week. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. 6 days. 6 days nonstop work. Go, 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 go. So this is my first day off in 6 days. So yeah, I'm pretty tired. Let me tell you, like, guys, no joke. So I have to get up crazy early every single morning. And like I wake up at like 4:30 a.m. Okay. And when I get up, like when you get used to it. Okay. You get used to waking up that early. And it's a special feeling on a day that you actually get to open your eyes and see the sun outside. You really don't realize how much you miss that and see when you waking up and seeing the sun. It's such a special feeling. Let's see here. Carlos says, hi from Phoenix. Hey, how you doing, Carlos? Dustin says, did a 6-day work week at the distribution center. Wow. So you know exactly what I'm feeling. Like you get it. You get it. You get it. Let's see here. Drew says, hey, Sam, are you going to do a bit of Amelia Earhart? It is on my list. It's not my immediate concern. So I've got a couple of videos in the back burner. Luckily, like for President's Day and all that, I actually get tomorrow off as well. So I'm going to try to work on a video tomorrow. If I can pull it off, I'm going to try to finish a video tomorrow. That way I'll have a video released for you guys next week. We'll see. No promises on that, but I am going to try to pump out a video tomorrow. And there is a long-term project still in the works. As you all know, I have hinted about the Empress of Ireland. I am happy to say that work on that is coming along really well. The animation should be done in the next couple of weeks. So I'd say we'll have a March release for that. That's my goal anyway. And I did finally get a new desk built for my studio here, my makeshift studio that I'm working on here. So I've actually got a good little workspace now for my videos. My next thing is I'm going to get some stuff for the wall, just some backgrounds, like some pictures and stuff for the wall. That's my next thing that I'm going to do for this area. So it's coming together. It's a work in progress, and this area is never going to be as good as what I have at home. But remember, this is temporary. I'm only here for work. So once that's done, I'll go home. My old studio will be back. But yeah, so I got some stuff. We got some stuff going on. Let's see here. Captain Jalen says, Sam, the craziest thing happened on Friday. I am currently in LA and I was staying at this hotel. I was getting into the elevator and I saw James Cameron. It was crazy. Seriously? You saw James Cameron? That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Did you talk to him? Did you say hi to him, or did he just like walk away? Dustin says some posters of Titanic would be great. Yeah. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but there's a company called Displate. They make like really cool metal posters and stuff like that. And I was thinking about, they've got some stuff with the Titanic. And so I was planning to do something with that. I was going to buy a couple of those and boom, boom, and blah, 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 blah. So we got our first super chat of the night. Titanic Liam 2, thank you so much. Hi, Sam. Can you please play Titanic SOS? Love y'all. Maybe I was considering doing a Titanic SOS Let's Play again here in the near future. I need a webcam. The computer that I have, my Windows computer that I have set up for this, I don't have a webcam for it. I need to get one of those. But yeah, I can go and check Walmart, see if they've got a webcam. We could do a Titanic SOS Let's Play. Let's see what we got. Wilson, I wonder what James Cameron's doing there, since I think he lives in New Zealand or Australia. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Laura says, Sam, you should try every Roblox Maritime game and rate each one. So, fun fact, me and my friend Space Killer, he's the guy who is doing the Empress animation, him and his friend, Not Your Voice. we decided to play this game called I think it's Shipwrecked, I think, and it was surprisingly fun. I had a lot of fun. We had all kinds of fun just playing that game and messing around with it last night. It was Lego Man. Yes, that game. I heard of it. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It's just us causing trouble and having fun and causing shenanigans. That game. Let's see. Marison said, "Are we gonna watch Aaron 1912 video about you, please?" Oh, Aaron 1912 put up another thing. I don't think he is. Aaron 1912 is kind of an old thing now. It's kind of an older thing now, and I was informed that a few people were like bugging him or something or messaging him, and I don't think he's active anymore. That's just one thing I've heard, that he's not active anymore and everything. And if he's not, I was under the impression that he was kind of doing Brightside level stuff, like still pumping out stuff and everything. And if he's not active anymore, and I mean, don't bug him, don't bug the guy. So that's all I have to say about that. If he's doing a video or something like that, then just don't bug him. Don't bug him if he's moved on. Let's see here. Dustin, Aaron 1912 is not attention worthy. Yeah. So just move on from that. Move on. Move on from Aaron. Nick says, "I'm going on the Disney Magic in April. I've seen you wear a Disney Cruise Line shirt in some of your." Yes. So Disney Cruise Line is a cruise line that I've been on many times. I've always liked them. I went on the Disney Magic a very long time ago. I think I was like 13 or 14 when I went on the Disney Magic. It was so funny. I met one of my like a lifelong friend on board. We were both kids at the time and everything, and we just had a lot of fun running around the ship together. With Disney Magic, it was the Magic. It was the Magic. Yeah. But anyway, good times. Oh, yeah. So I remember when we went on Disney Wonder. Okay, a long time ago. Okay, and when we were on board, I think it was 2007, 2008. And anyway, we happened to be on board the Wonder during during Titanic's anniversary, like the anniversary of the sinking. And we were at sea that night. And I remember I went up to my mom and I said, "Hey, Mom, tonight's the anniversary of the Titanic sinking." And my mom was like, "Sam, don't you talk about that. We're at sea. Don't you bring that up. Don't you jinx us." I'm like, "Mom, we're in the Bahamas. We're not in the middle of the Atlantic." We're not in the middle of the Atlantic. So, oh gosh, Laura, of course. Hey, I've been into the Titanic since I was little. You guys know this. Dustin says Titanic is basically a swear word when it comes to ships. Yeah. So it was so funny. I don't know if I've told you guys about this, but the last cruise I went on with my entire family, we were in a theater waiting for a show to start. And while we were in there, I started watching Poseidon, the newer one anyway, the Poseidon movie. My brother came by and sat down and looked at me, and he's like, "Are you seriously watching that while we're on a ship in the middle of the ocean right now? You're seriously watching that?" Oh gosh. Jackson says, "Point of view. You mentioned the Edmund Fitzgerald while on a boat in." Point of view, you mentioned the Fitzgerald while you're on a boat. Yeah, exactly. Or the Bradley or any of those other ones. Andrea Doria got a revamp entirely. Well, that's cool. Joseph Bruce Ismay, welcome to the stream. We do a little trolling. Hey, Ismay, hope you're doing well. Maritime. Hi, Sam. Hi, Maritime. Okay, we need to talk, Maritime. We need to talk, okay? I have been live for 9 minutes now, and you're just now showing up. I mean, Maritime, what's up? You know that we do these on Sundays. I mean, how could you be late? I mean, I don't even know what to say to you about that. I mean, I can't believe that Maritime was late. I mean, I thought you cared. I thought you cared. The audacity. Busted. Sam Foster. Maritime says, "I'm preparing something big." What are you doing, Maritime? What are you doing? Why do I have a feeling that that's going to be a meme? Let's see. Kenya says, "Are you in your studio in Washington?" No, I'm not. So, I guess if you haven't been watching the live streams, like the big reason why I haven't been as active on YouTube lately, and you see me in this area. Wow, my hair is like all crazy today. Anyway, but I am currently on a work project in Arizona. So I'm in Arizona for a while, and it's basically it's I work for a few weeks and then I go home for a few weeks, and then I just bounce back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And my return trip home has been delayed a little bit because like we're short staffed and the project is ramping up, so no one is allowed to take rotations until March, and then everybody's scrambling to take rotations. So I will be going home. It'll probably be a couple months before I go back home again. Now I'm all bummed. Now I'm sad. Yeah. Whatever. I'll figure it out. But let's see. Your room says Sam's face is red. Well, no kidding. It's red. I have been out in the. Listen, I am working quality control on a copper mine right now. That's what I'm doing. And I am out in the sun all day. I'm outside all day. Where's that picture? 1 second. So here. This is my environment, okay? This is where I'm working. Like this, and I'm out there for like 12 hours a day. So this is my environment. This is why I haven't been active. So you want to know why my face is red? That right there is proof right there as to why I have been working so much. Yeah, I'm around these guys, around these guys all day. So that's basically my life at the moment. I wake up and I go home and gosh. Anyway, so tell you one thing, you can get dehydrated out there. But anyway, it's fine. The desert be like that, yeah. History says I'm in Arizona for university. Awesome. Good luck with school. That Walker says that's nothing. Stop complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying why my face is red. Jalen, too. Thank you, Sam. You need to watch the second trailer for Godzilla and Kong. Okay, I'll do that later. But okay, Sunset says, "Do you get breaks on your job?" Yeah, I'm kind of my own. Like it depends on where I'm at. There's other times when I'm with a bunch of with a bunch of other guys and we're all working on things, and yeah, we take breaks here and there. And there are other times I'm off on my own working in another zone. Where I'm a quality control tech, so it's basically my job to make sure that the contractors that are building stuff are doing it correctly. And boy, let me tell you, they get annoyed when I tell them to stop sometimes. Like if I see a problem or something, like the dozer, one of those bulldozers you just saw was pushing this big pile of dirt and rocks and stuff. And they have to be very small rocks. Like those rocks can't be beyond a certain size or they could damage the liner. That's something they're burying. And anyway, I saw this boulder. I thought it was a boulder, but it was actually just this big, huge chunk of clay that got all mushed together. But it looked like a boulder because it was covered in dust and all that. But still, they had to move it. And I'm like, hey, stop the dozer. And yeah, they didn't like it that I stopped it. But hey, it had to be fixed. It had to be fixed. Sheila says, you need better sunblock. Hold on a second. Let me see if I've got a photo of my. I wear I put on SPF 30. Okay. Do you want to see me on the mine? Do you want to see what I look like on the mine? Let's see. This is this is me on the mine. That's me on the mine. So I'm pretty well covered up, as you can see, but I still get some sun. That's me on the mine. LOL. So trust me, I take the sun into account. All right. That's basically what I look like when I'm on the forklift at work. Yep. So trust me, if the sun is so hot out there that if I didn't, this level of red is what I got with these precautions. Now, obviously, I don't have all that on all the time, but David says his face is red because he'd be watching Brightside. Oh, I missed a super chat. Oh, I'm sorry. There was a super chat I missed. Backtracking. Oh, I did. I'm sorry, Wolfman. Thanks for the 5 and thank you for letting me know, guys. Random pop quiz, Sam. Okay, ready. Born ready. Let's do this. Okay. I'm playing a game. I'm on a ship that struck a mine in the Aegean Sea. What game am I playing and what ship am I on? GNC, HMHS Britannic and Britannic Patroness of the Mediterranean. Am I right? I think it was AGNC, the Britannic sunk in. I know the Kia Channel. I think that's the AGNC. Am I right? Britannic? I believe it is the HMHS Britannic, and you were playing Britannic Patroness of the Mediterranean. Question mark, question mark. Britannic, Britannic. Everybody's saying Britannic now. Oh gosh. I saw something about AI. I'm really getting tired of AI, to be honest with you. I'm getting really sick of that stuff. We got that one from Jalen. We got another 5 from Nord. Hey Nord, have you ever, and thank you so much, have you ever watched a movie and then you are obsessed with it for 2 to 3 days? That's me with Jaws right now. Dun 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 dun. See, I mean, nothing. There is. Oh, Jaws is such a good movie. Jaws is such a classic movie. And, when you hear that music, you know that nothing is going to happen. It's fine. It's just the dun, 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 dun. That was a terrible Jaws. Like I just got grabbed by a shark and pulled away. That's what I was doing there, but okay. That's what I was trying to do. That was a terrible joke. I'm sorry. That seemed to be a lot cooler in my head than what it really was, but okay. What happened? Meme. I did not fall out of my chair. I was trying to pretend that I just got grabbed by Jaws and pulled away. That's why I was doing the dun 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 dun. That's what I was doing, but anyway. Gosh. Just watch Jaws. So, one thing. There are some movies that I get obsessed with for a while, but it doesn't happen a lot. More often, what happens with me is I'll watch something about history, like a historical documentary or whatever, and then that will make me I'll be completely obsessed with that topic for a while. That's kind of what happened to me with Pompeii. I watched a documentary about it, and then that was the big thing that I wanted to focus on for a while. And guys, I did not fall out of my chair. If you go back and look at the footage, you'll see the chair right beside me. You'll see me move the chair over, and I was just like on my knees, doing that, and then I did that little fall thing. But this will be taken out of context. Yes, it will. Listen, it's the internet. Everything is going to be taken out of context. Okay, we got 2 from Jalen. A meteor is heading towards your apartment, Sam. Run. Listen, Jalen, there have been a couple of times in these streams, okay, when you've said things and they haven't been true. They haven't been true, okay? So I'm just going to, you're telling me this. I'm just going to keep an eye on it. I'm not going to react. I'm not going to do anything. And then you know what? We're just going to see if something is going to happen, okay? We're just going to wait for a little bit and see if something happens, okay? If it does, then fine. I'll believe you in future events and all that. But if it doesn't, then hold on. Then I'm just going to know that you're trolling me forever, then I'll just know that, you're just giving me a hard time. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Sam's there. Sam run. Hold on a second. What is that? Shoot. Quit giving me a hard time. There we go. Hang on. I'm looking up something right now. And I'm going to see if there is actually any type of meteor thing going on right now. Okay. If there is, then fine. If there is, fine. I will be aware of it. Oh no, is it broken? What happened? What? I bought that. You want me to buy it? Did I buy it on the wrong thing? Okay, forget that plan. I had a whole idea for a funny meme and everything, but I'm not buying. I bought a movie, and the whole idea was for me to make a joke about it, but Okay, but anyway. All right. Well, hang on. I am going to do some research. There's an ad. Oh, then an ad pop up. Let's see here. Adam, I finally got to tune in live. Awesome, 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 guys. Awesome. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Guys, there's something on... I think Jalen was telling the truth. Hold on. I need to check something. I need to check something. I'll be right back. Let's just wait and see what happens. And then boom. R.I.P. Sam, you will live in our hearts. Yeah, that's a Greenland movie. I'm just joking. I am totally joking. Wolfman 5, thank you. Hey Sam, have you heard of the Wild Drake diving accident? It popped up in my recommendations today. Is that the thing where those guys they went through that explosive decompression? Yeah, I actually saw a documentary about that today. It popped up in my feed. Maybe it was the same video, but yes, I have heard of it. Good Lord. That was like one of the most terrifying ways to die. That's all I got to say about that. Ozzy, too. Thank you. Sam needs a big chair. Stare. Oh, boy. Olivia, 5, thank you. Attention, Historic Travelers. We are starting all-out blitz. We made a very real poster of Olivia's army. Keep up the good fight. Oh boy. I don't know. We're gonna have to keep an eye out on Olivia here. We're gonna keep an eye on Olivia. I don't know what Olivia is up to. Hi, Olivia. Thank you for the super chat. Let's see here. Sheila, technically there's hundreds of thousands of tiny bits of space garbage flying around the planet all the time. You don't need to worry. It'll burn up in the atmosphere. Yeah, all the garbage that's floating around in space, it'll burn up in the atmosphere. It's not, all that stuff isn't really a risk to us. It's more of a risk to astronauts going up into space and everything. You know what? I have been really interested in Challenger as of late. I've been watching a ton of documentaries about the Space Shuttle Challenger and all that. Was anybody at NASA criminally charged for that? Because, I mean, honestly, when you've got engineers telling you it is too cold to launch, and you have other people saying that shuttle is going to blow up the second you fire up the engines. I mean, I don't. And then there was a cover up. You know, the higher ups did cover ups. One of the lead engineers was actually demoted. They tried to get him to quit because he called them out. I mean, look, that's when you've got all these people telling you not to launch. That seems like something that in the higher up says launch anyway. That seems like something for a criminal charge right there. That's all I got to say about that. I don't think anyone was charged for it. I mean, I would put that up there with like, I'd put that up there like with Scatino, you know, for abandoning ship and everything. Like whichever superior said, yeah, I've heard your concerns, but launch anyway. I mean, I'm just like, what on earth? They tell you it's going to blow up. You say launch it anyway, and it blows up, and no one's charged for that. Awesome, and they didn't listen. They launched anyway. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was such the Challenger. Like the engine, it's like I said, the engineers thought it was going to blow up on the launch pad, but it didn't. And when it lifted off, when they went back and looked at the footage, they saw a puff of smoke come out of the side of the booster of one of the solid rocket boosters. And I mean, it was a miracle that it didn't blow up on the launch pad. It was a freak thing that kept that from happening, but it still blew up 70 seconds later. I mean, it's just, Wilson says negligence grows equally as fast as success due to greed. Yep, that is true. You know, when stuff becomes routine, then, you know, that's when stuff goes wrong. You know, like Apollo 13 and the oxygen tanks and Challenger. Columbia was different. You know, like Columbia wasn't as much negligence as it was like they didn't think that the damage was that severe. You know, so it wasn't like they saw the foam strike. They knew that happened, but they didn't think that it would have done anything major. So I wouldn't go into as much negligence with Columbia as I would Challenger. You know, they didn't know. They didn't know there was a big freaking hole in the bottom of the shuttle. Is it playing a bunch of ads or something? Are there a bunch of ads playing? Hold on, let me check that. Because everybody's saying ads. All right, there we go. Ad over. Okay, no, it's not. Not surprising that. All right, I haven't been getting ads on my end. Okay, I just decreased it. It was on balance, but I just decreased it. So I'm not getting ads. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we got some more super chats. Sorry, guys. Wolfman5 again. Thank you, Sam. Quick before the meteor hits, give Olivia your YouTube channel so Historic Travels. Olivia would destroy the channel. Olivia would destroy the channel. So Olivia would promise cookies, never deliver the cookies, and yeah. So if anything happens to me, who should get my channel? Who should get my channel? I'll probably give my channel to my sister. Let's see here. Nord5, thank you. Very sad fact. The astronauts actually didn't die from the explosion. Perhaps some did, but they fell miles and miles into the Atlantic. Yeah, I know. I saw a whole thing about that. After the shuttle blew up, they flipped some, like they turned on their emergency oxygen supplies and everything like that. Yeah, I saw that. Can you imagine that? Ugh, like, because I mean, they free fell for what, a minute or two? A couple of minutes before they hit the water and they knew what was going to happen. I mean, can you imagine? It's too horrible to think about. Olivia, too, thank you. Can you say anything about your niece? FYI, I really want to talk about her. I do. But Rachel made me promise not to say anything. She wants to do it. But Laura says, Sam, don't check your... What are you guys doing? I'm actually terrified. What are you guys doing in Discord? I'm loading up Discord right now. What is going on in Discord? Oh boy, Olivia and the AI. Okay. New host, new theories. Oh jeez. Oh geez. Dustin says, Sam, I swear it has nothing to do with me. No, don't, Sam, don't go look, don't look. Oh geez. Oh geez. Let's see here. Deletion mode activated, and Historic Travels has been officially saved. Historic Travels has been saved from the Olivia menace. We are good. If you're on my Discord, you'll see what I just did. You will see what I just did. Okay, to all of my mods on the Discord server, okay, we have to watch out because we are under attack right now, okay? We have to watch out. We are under attack from the scourge of Olivia's army. Make sure that there is no Olivia attacks in the Discord, okay? I'm counting on all of you. Now it's back. Okay, all right. So there's this new technology called the band hammer, okay? I'm going to initiate the band hammer. Target sighted. Oh, and as soon as that happened, the image disappeared. As soon as that happened, the image disappeared. As soon as I said that. Everyone hit the deck. Oh, that was funny. Oh, my ribs. That was so funny. But yeah, anyway, back to my niece. As I said, my sister and the baby are doing great, okay? And Rachel is going to do something. But yeah, she's adorable. She is absolutely adorable. Oh, man. But yeah, I would tell you more if I could, but I made a promise to Rachel. She's going to be the one to do something. So, hey, it's her baby, so... But she was perfect. She was born perfect. So, yep. It says, congrats, Uncle Sam. Oh, gosh. Is this Uncle Sam? I don't like to be called Uncle Sam for obvious reasons. Oh, gosh. Hey, Says is here. Hey, Says, how you doing? How's life in the good old UK? We got another 5 from Garth. Hey, Garth, is the Andrea Gale on the list, aka the perfect storm boat? Think it could make a great video? Yes, but distant future. It's not something that I'm working on right now. I've got a Titanic video currently in production. I'm going to try to finish it tomorrow. We'll see. I'm going to work on that. And then I'm also, and then I've got Empress of Ireland. So I think it's going to be the Titanic video and then my new Empress video. That's kind of my list. Have I showed you guys? It's on my community page, but it's coming. Empress is coming along very, very well. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Historic travels. Historical travels. Historical. And community. Yeah. So if you guys missed it, if you guys missed my community post, but yeah. So she's coming along really well. She's in the animation stages right now. They're working on her. And yeah. So I tell you guys, it's going to be cool. And I've got some surprises for you guys. There are some surprises for the Empress video that I think you guys are really going to like. We talked about doing this thing. There was this one shot that we were discussing, but I was a little bit worried that it would be a little bit too much, you know. We were discussing, like, you know how when the Empress rolled over onto her side, that there were people that were in the port side of the ship, and they tried to squeeze out through the porthole windows, but they couldn't because it was too small. Well, we were discussing that. We were discussing trying to show what that would look like a little bit, like people stuck in the porthole. But I'm a little worried that it would be too much. You know, it'd be too much for that. Because I try to keep my stuff. We're talking about these shipwrecks and these disasters, but I also don't want it to be. Can you imagine how terrible that would be to be sitting there trying to pull someone through the porthole window, and you just see the water, you know, coming up slowly and just. So I don't know. Well, I'll see. We're gonna see how that would look. You know, we'll see how it is. But if it's too much, we're not gonna do it. But yeah, we're moving along. We're moving along. Empress is looking great. Well, to be fair, a ship sinking isn't pretty. Yeah, that's true. But I don't want it to be. There are a lot of young ones who watch my channel, like a lot of kids and everything like that. And I don't want it to be like too much for them. Like, you know how I do Titanic, you know, or any shipwreck. I talk about it, but I try not to make it too. I don't like to dwell on, you know, the death too much. You know, I don't want to show that too much. I try to keep it as family friendly as I can. I talk about it. I treat it respectfully, but we don't need to see too much gruesome details. So that's just kind of what I'm debating. Yeah, not too much gore and stuff like that. Yeah, it wouldn't really be gore. It'd just be like really sad watching drowning, you know. Why did Empress sink bow first in Mike's animation? Survivor stated that it sank stern first. Did it sink stern first? I didn't know that. I didn't know that it went down stern first. I guess. I'll have to look into that. Hey, Maritime, can you send me source information for that? Because I thought it sank just like the way Mike depicted it. And I believe that's how it sank in the animation that I used for my original Empress video. You know, the one thing I still don't understand about the Empress sinking. So, anyway, so if this is the Empress, okay, and then this is the Storstad, the way I understand it is the Empress stopped and the Storstad was on course to pass it, you know, just like that. But then for some reason, when it was approaching the Empress, the Storstad randomly changed course like that and then sailed directly into it. It's like it completely veered off. I'm like, why would it change course like that? The only thing that I can think of is maybe the whistle threw things off. You know, like the whistle threw things off, or, you know, something happened with that. I don't know. But anyway. It's a weird thing there. Backtracking. I want to make sure I didn't miss any. Oh, there's another super chat. 10 from Wolf. Hi, Wolf. Hope you're doing well. Don't the Soyuz rockets have a safety feature that automatically ejects the control module if something goes wrong? Why didn't the orbital shuttles employ the same safety feature? It wasn't just the Soyuz rockets. The Apollo rockets had the exact same thing. And the ejection seat on the shuttle, they were originally there. So during the first few launches of Columbia, and I forget what was the second shuttle after Columbia, but whatever. During the first few launches of Columbia and the first few shuttles, they had ejector seats built into it, similar to like a jet aircraft. You know, there were like rockets under the seats and they would fly out. But they thought the shuttle was going to be so reliable, and they wanted to they wanted the shuttle to carry 7 astronauts. And with that many astronauts on board, there weren't seats in all the parts of the shuttle that would allow them to eject. You know, some of the astronauts were in a lower compartment. There were no windows there, so they couldn't eject anyway. And they thought the shuttle was going to be so reliable, and the ejection systems took so much room that they didn't think they were necessary, so they took them out. But yeah, that was a major design flaw with the shuttle. Was that once it went up, once it was on its way up, there was no way to get out of it. There was no way to get out of that thing. I am curious, though. I don't know if it's possible because it certainly was never done. But like, here's a question for everybody: if there are any shuttle or aviation experts out there, if the shuttle was going up, okay, and it was, let's say Challenger altitude, okay, and they noticed that there was a problem all right, Challenger blew up, 70, 72 seconds, somewhere around there into the flight. Let's say the crew noticed that there was a problem and they had like 15 seconds to eject. Could the shuttle detach from the tank and then just veer around and come back down and have the tank and the rockets keep on going? Could the shuttle handle that? Or would the aerodynamic forces and all that, would that rip the shuttle apart? I'm actually really curious about that. Could the shuttle theoretically break away? And Shadow says, no, not engineered. I know it's not engineered for that, but could it? If they had to do it, could that happen? Would the shuttle be able to survive that? Sheila says, sounds like Titan. Once you're inside it, you can't get out. Yep, basically. Titan was, listen, the shuttle was a very well-designed spacecraft. I mean, it did a great job for the many decades that it flew. It did have that one big design flaw, and that was the lack of an ejection system. But the shuttle was a good spacecraft for what it was. It was an engineering marvel, that's for darn sure. Olivia, too, thank you. Did you get my email for the cookie shirt? Actually, I'm afraid to check it right now because that's my other email. I don't want to get signed out of YouTube. I'll look after the stream. I think I did. I think I remember seeing it. Let's see here. Backtracking. I'll look after the stream, Olivia. Wolf thought, thank you. The captain thought he was turning to avoid the Empress. Instead, he turned directly into her. Yeah. That's kind of what, like, because the Empress blew its whistle, and then the Storstad blew the whistle, and the fog may have disoriented them. They thought the sound was coming from over here, but it was coming from over here. Yeah, I'll bet that was it. I bet it was that. Let's see here. Maritime, about Titan. Today marks exactly 7 months since the disaster. Seriously? Today it's been 7 months? That's insane. That's absolutely insane. 7 months ago. That was a disaster that should have never happened. That's for darn sure. I get that it's international waters and everything, like, so there aren't as many regulations. But with all of the red flags with the Titan sub, like, because I've asked about that before, like, how was a sub that was so badly designed and with so many concerns, why was it allowed to operate? And people have told me, well, it's international waters. They can't, monitor that, or they can't regulate that. But I'm like, okay, but what about the country? What about the country that OceanGate was? What country was OceanGate part of? Was it Canada? I'm not sure. But wouldn't OceanGate be bound by the laws of that country? And you would think, was it American? It was an American company? Okay. So that's my question. If the sub was built in the States and all that, why would they clear that? Why would they allow that thing to be built at all when there's so many concerns about it? That's my biggest question. And I don't know. But that's the one thing I don't get. I don't get how that could. Nope, only the laws of the international area it operates. Oh, so it's the laws that it operates in, not the laws of the country that it's built. I see. So so that's how it works. So they could So in theory, you could build something that is completely, for lack of a better term, jackleg together. Okay. And then as long as you're operating it outside of international waters or like the borderline, then you can do whatever you want. It's been 8 months. My bad. Okay. 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 For some reason now I'm thinking about that guy. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but this was I think 6-7 months ago I heard about it. But there was a guy who basically built this. It was basically an inflatable hamster ball. Okay, and this guy put it in the water and he put himself inside the ball or the balloon or whatever, and he was trying to run across the Atlantic in the ball. And anyway, the Coast Guard found him and they grabbed him and they brought him back. But so was he? I remember hearing that in the morning show. Joseph, LOL, this dude, yeah. Oh, I've seen that. Liner says that was stupid. But yeah, so the reason I'm thinking of that was I guess they could stop him because he was still in the U.S.'s jurisdiction. He wasn't that far out to sea. I was thinking about all the other ridiculous like watercraft that Florida man moment. Yeah, Florida man. But good Lord. Good Lord. Chilla says, how many drugs did he take? Probably a lot. Listen, people try to do stuff. Hasn't somebody actually swam across the Atlantic? I feel like I read that somewhere. Somebody actually swam across the Atlantic Ocean from like Ireland to America. Hold on a second. I'm gonna Google this real quick. Yes, Summit. What? From Laura. What? It was not successful. Hang on. I feel like I read this. Has anyone swam across the Atlantic Ocean? In 1998, Lecomet became the first person to swim across the Atlantic Ocean when he completed a 73-day, 3,716-mile journey from Cape Cod, Massachusetts to France. That looks like a warm-up for the Pacific swim, which will be 5,000. Holy cow. 73 days? That's it? I mean, it's a long time, but I would have figured it would have taken a lot longer. Oh, gosh. Tissa says, at some point, just get a boat. Laura says, food, water. So the way I think that would happen is he took rests. So what they would do is he would swim, and then there would be a boat right behind him, okay? And he would swim, and then when he got tired, the ship would stop. They'd note the position. He'd get on the ship, sleep, eat, drink water, blah, blah, blah. And then the next day, he'd jump back in, swim for 8 hours, and, back and forth. So Bozo says he just drank ocean. Yes, he drank salt water that will dehydrate you. And so here are some accurate sources. A few minutes, the bow briefly rose out of the water and the ship found. Oh, Maritime just sent me a thing that just said that the Empress of Ireland sank stern first. Interesting. I'm going to have to let Space know about that so we can incorporate that into the animation. Interesting. Okay, thanks, Maritime. I did not know that. I did not know that it sank stern first. Let's see. Your history says, Sam, you should do a video on the Battle of Rorke's Drift during the Angolan Zulu War of 1879. 120 British soldiers versus 4,000 Zulu warriors. 11 Victoria Cross reward to the soldiers of the battle. Maybe at some point. I've got too many other things. Like, it's not really maritime, so I'll probably cover like war stuff in the future, but that won't be something I'm going to look at in the immediate future. But thank you for the recommendation. It does sound crazy. I'm not aware of that. Olivia 5, thank you. Quiz time. The Titanic sank on April 15th, 1912. Did the first woman to cross the English Channel before or after the sinking? Didn't it happen like right during? Or no, was it either? Okay, I know what you're talking about, Olivia. It was, I forget her name, but it was either on like the day of the sinking or right before. Because was it one day after? Oh, was it after? Oh, it was after. It was after. Okay. Because I know that the event that she did that amazing accomplishment, no one really paid much attention to it because of the Titanic disaster. I remember that, but I had read that before. I did know about that. Maritime, April 16th, 1912. Okay. But yeah, so that's okay after. After. But yes, I did know about it. I thought it was like a day or two before or on the day of, and then people heard about Titanic, and then yeah. Hey, pop quiz for everybody. Okay. What famous painting was actually stolen a little bit before the Titanic sank? And then everybody forgot about it because of the Titanic disaster. The Mona Lisa. Yeah, the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa. Good job. Yeah, did you guys know that the Mona Lisa was actually stolen? Did you guys know that that happened? Somebody actually stole the Mona Lisa back then. I mean, why? Why? Like, I mean, sure, the Mona Lisa is worth millions and millions and millions, but you can't sell it. It is one of a kind. Anytime you try to sell it, I mean, like, it's like trying to steal the Declaration of Independence. I mean, what could you possibly do with that? Like a priceless artifact. I mean, you couldn't, like, I mean, like, it's just like you can't do nothing with it. I don't. And he tried to sell it to some undercover cops. Karen says, "Is that a National Treasure reference?" I didn't mean for it to be, but yeah, that was just the first thing that popped into my head. But yeah, you're right. National Treasure is a fantastic movie. Okay. Let me see if I remember that riddle. I was obsessed with it for a long time. What? Hang on. Let me think. There was a riddle in the movie. Let me see if I can repeat it. The legend writ, the stain affected, the key in silence undetected, 55, an iron pen, Timothy Matlack can't offend. I think that's right. Did I get that right? That first riddle when he figures out that it's the Declaration of Independence. I think I got that right. Hold on. Yeah, I think I got that right. I think I have not watched this movie in years, and I think I just I believe so. I cannot believe that. Oh gosh. Charlotte. The Secret Lies with Charlotte. Let's see what we got. Let's see here. Dustin says Mona Lisa is a priceless painting. Didn't a group of environmentalist activists try damaging it by splattering tomato juice soup all those yeah, I know about them. Those Just Stop Oil people that are they're not protesting anything. All they're doing is ticking everyone off. Yeah, I know all about them. Yeah. It's so I remember that they actually tried to do something here in the States, and yeah, they were ripped off the road in 2 seconds, and they threw stuff at the Mona Lisa. They threw like super whatever at Van Gogh paintings and all that, and there were some. These aren't protesters. These are attention seekers. They are attention seekers. That's all they are. I don't acknowledge them at all. But there was these guys on the internet that I forget their name, but they joined. Since all those people are doing is just harassing people that have absolutely nothing to do with anything you guys are talking about, like I've never understood that. I've never understood why some protesters, quote unquote, will go to bug people that have absolutely nothing to do with what you're protesting. I do not understand that at all. I don't get it. But oh, didn't those guys? Yeah, I saw a thing. Didn't those guys try to stop a tanker truck? They said it was shipping oil, but it was cooking oil. It was cooking oil. They said we need to stop this truck. It's shipping oil. It was cooking oil. Yeah, they tried. It was cooking oil. When I saw that, I was crying. I was crying. I was crying when I saw that. Oh, that was absolutely hilarious. That was like I saw a lady run up to a guy that was sitting in his car, and she was screaming at him that the emissions from the car were hurting the environment because he was sitting in it idly. It was a Tesla. He was sitting in a Tesla. And she's like, the carbon emissions from your car are destroying the environment. And he's like, dude, girl, it's a Tesla. It's a Tesla. Anyway, so that always makes me I was crying when I saw that. Gotta love people. Lara says, best thing I heard all day. All right, hang on. Oh, we got some more super chats. Let me see here. We got another 5 from Logan. Hey, Logan, hope you're doing well. Empress sinking stern would make would make more sense because the engines were located towards the back. Yeah, that does make sense. How did Mike do it? How was I thought did Mike have it sinking bow first? Is that how it was depicted in his animation? I honestly never thought about that. I didn't even know about it, to be honest. Empress of Ireland, Mike Brady. There it is. Okay, there's the rollover. And yeah, you're right. He does have it. He did depict Empress. He did depict it sinking bow first. There's the stern going down. Very interesting. Okay. All right, that's interesting. Why did Mike animate her sinking bow first is my question. Yeah, you're right. You know, I'll message Mike later. I'll message him later and ask him about that. Let's see. You got that one. Thanks for the 5, Logan. Olivia too. Did the Titanic have massive carbon emissions? If you're talking about well, the Titanic was a steamship and it was emitting a lot of black smoke and stuff like that. So wasn't exactly environmentally healthy, but I don't think anything was during that time period. Let's see. We got that one. Olympic was scrapped. Yeah, did somebody ask about Olympic? We got that one. What happened to the Olympic? Yeah, Olympic had a very long career, and then she was just they didn't need her anymore, and yeah, so it burned coal, so probably pretty base emissions. Would coal count? Hold on a second. I'm gonna Google this. Does burning coal count as carbon emissions? I actually, when coal is burned, the carbon in the coal combines with oxygen to form carbon dioxide. One molecule of carbon dioxide is 3.67 times heavier than a molecule of carbon due to the additional weight to oxygen. Coal is not 100% carbon. Burning a pound of coal emits 2.7 pounds of CO2. Oh, okay. Coal is an important energy source for the United States. The combustion of coal, however, adds a significant amount of carbon dioxide to the atmosphere per unit of heat energy, more than combustion or other fossil fuels. Okay. However, adds a significant amount of carbon dioxide per so it's worse than fossil fuels. Now, I guess that does make sense, but okay. But it was steamships during that time period, so. We got that one. Olivia, too, thank you. You look too happy. You need more bright side in your life. Can I just be in a good mood? Can I just be in a good mood? You know, can I just let me just have I just want to relax. Everybody just wants me to suffer all the time. I just don't know. Come on, Sam. I had to do it. I'll do another bright side video at some point. But Olivia, what did you do? Alex, Sam. Oh gosh. Sheila says, it's not that we want you to suffer. Oh, wait, yes, we do. Okay. Legit question, all right? Legit question for everybody in the chat, all right? And just let me know what y'all think, okay? Why? Legit, why? Why do you guys like the Bright Side series so much? Why do you guys enjoy those so much? I'm legit. Is it just my reactions, or is it because reaction videos are popular? Like, why is we like seeing you in pain, entertainment, suffering, Sam. It's funny to see you cringe. It makes you act funny because it's entertaining. I like your reactions, watching you rage. Because it's funny, duh. Because it's hilarious, and your reactions are teaching us the wrong with the video. Okay, wait. All right, I get it. I love seeing you get so stressed over their dumb mistakes. I get it. I never intended for that to be a regular thing. This is probably my favorite rage to date. This is my favorite rage ever. Here we go.
Oh no, it's full. Are you kidding me? You abandon ship, leave all of those people on board. You make the entertainment staff have to fend for themselves. I mean, how can you do that? It is just total bull.
That is 100% my favorite rage 2 days. Oh gosh, that was I was crying when I first saw that. So hang on, I think I've got it. So that last shot you saw right there where I cut the video right before I said a cuss word or a curse word, I actually got that idea from I think I've got it on here. Yeah, from a Disney movie. Let me get it real quick. I got that idea from a Disney movie. Oh, hey, it's right here. It's right here. Don't copyright me, Disney. Don't copyright me. Okay, right here.
And thank you.
Hey, let me out! You lying, slimy son of a...
That's where I got the idea. That's 100% where I got the idea. Let me out, you lousy, lying son of a... And it cuts off. Oh, gosh. That was so funny. Let's see here. Nate says that honestly, that's why we love those videos, Sam, from White Box Line. No, it's from Nate. It's really great to see such strong passion in keeping facts straight. Thanks so much. And it's just, if you're going to do something with Titanic, or any historical event, just tell it like it is. Take time and try to get your facts straight. I mean, and I'm not saying it's got to be perfect. No one's perfect. I make mistakes too. You guys still don't let me forget about the Captain Smith video. Ugh. And one thing about YouTube, when you make a mistake, it's out there forever. Like, yes, Wilson. Captain Smith's cabin was on the port side. Everyone knows that. Duh. Oh, gosh. I didn't even... So, for those of you who don't know... Okay, everybody kept saying I said Mary of Trek. Did I really say Trek? Okay. Again, I hear Star Trek all the time, so I'm guessing when I saw that, I just said Trek without even thinking about it. But anyway. But yeah, I make a tiny little error, and people go, Sam, what did you do? What did you do? I'm like... Tom Linsky talked about the time that he got Frederick Fleet and Frederick Barrett mixed up. Tom Linsky said that there was a live stream or something or a video where he said Frederick Barrett was up in the crow's nest, and people still comment him about it. They still talk to him about it. So, I mean, Charles Lightoller. Okay, Dustin. Jeez. Oh, well. Wolfman 5, thank you. When Olympic was scrapped, were any of her parts and engines, boilers ever reused? I don't know. I haven't heard of them reusing her stuff. I know some of her things went to like factories and stuff like that, like some of her, like some of the wood from like the decks and stuff like that. The piece of the Olympics decking that I've got at home is, it was used in a factory, I think, for a while, but it came from the Olympic. But yeah, some of her parts were reused, but I don't think her engines or any of that stuff, any of the machinery of the ship were reused. By that point, the Olympic was pretty antiquated, so I think they would have wanted to use more normal stuff, more modern stuff. I mean, Fender 5, thank you. If an iceberg has 80% of its mass underwater but flips upside down, does that mean 80% of it is on the surface and 20% is below? So the reason an iceberg would ever flip upside down is due to a shift in its center of mass, because parts of the iceberg are breaking up, things are melting, and all this stuff is happening. So the reason why it would shift is something happened that made it, it made it heavier on top than on the bottom, and then the berg flips. So icebergs are very unpredictable and very unstable structures, so you definitely don't want to climb on them. There was a thing I read in my book, Dead Wake, about the last crossing of the Lusitania. Fantastic book. And it's set in like 1913, 14, 15, somewhere around there. These guys in a small boat saw a iceberg, and the iceberg was shaped kind of like a mountaintop. Like it had like a really sharp point at the top, like a triangle or something. Anyway, so these guys got on it, they climbed on it, and they climbed up to the very top of the berg. And they put a flag on top of it, and they climbed back down, got in their boat, and then they sailed away. And then while they were sailing away from the berg, the entire berg, like pretend my hand's the iceberg, it went like it collapsed. It just collapsed right there. And they're like, if we were on that, it would have just climbing an iceberg. Bad idea. Very, very bad idea. The flag must have broken the berg. Yeah. I've talked about this before, but there was a murder-suicide that happened, I think, in New York City around the time of Lusitania. And it was they were talking about it in the papers, and the public were talking about that. Apparently there was this guy who wanted to like kill himself. So what he did was, and he wanted to traumatize his wife to do it. So he took a gun and put it inside of his jacket and had the barrel against his stomach or his chest or whatever. And he tied a ribbon around the gun's trigger. He gave the ribbon to his wife and told her to pull the ribbon, and a surprise would happen. He had a surprise for her. And then she pulled the ribbon, it fired the gun, and it killed him and traumatized her. I mean, what the like when I heard about that, I just that is one of the most sickening and horrible things that I have ever heard in my entire life. I could not believe that somebody actually did something like that. I mean, it was one of the most unspeakable things I've. Yeah, it's sick. It's sick. Yeah. The wife wasn't criminally charged, at least from what I read about it. It was like a brief cliff note in the Dead Wake book. That's where I read about it. And they've stopped sending me notifications for ads. I don't see the thing popping up. It usually warns me when ads were about to happen, but it hasn't been doing it this time. Maybe they updated something. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So that was. Yeah, very, very disturbing, very twisted, and yeah. So, all right, guys, we have hit the 1 hour mark, so I'll have to look through that and see. Oh, you're interested in that. All right, it is now time for tonight's Q&A. Are you all ready? Oh, super chat. Shoot. Sorry. I missed super chat. Oh, there are a couple super chats I've missed. Holy crap. Okay, we got that one. We got that one. We got 5 from Garth. Thank you so much. If Titanic had turbine engines like Lusitania, would it have turned quicker and possibly missed the berg altogether? Well, considering the fact that they only had 30 seconds, so from the time that they saw the berg and everything, no, because if the Titanic had been moving faster, she would have hit the berg more quickly. They wouldn't have had time to turn. They would have had less time to turn. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that would have worked. I mean, she might have been able to turn a little faster, but in the time that they would have had less time to see the berg if she was moving faster. So I doubt it, Garth. Thank you for the 5. 5 from Wolf, thank you. Brightside makes errors all the time and nobody bats an eye. Sam makes one little error and people talk about it forever. Yeah, but like Wolf, one big thing one big thing is everybody, like, all of you all watching my videos and stuff, you watch my videos, I consider, so this whole community, you know, everybody that watches me, Mike Brady, Tom Lindsay, Titanic Honor and Glory, Alex a Historian, Brightside Films, you know, all these ship channels, all of us, I would call us all like ship experts. You know, we are into ocean liners. We are into this community, you know, we're into this kind of stuff. Brightside is one of those channels that they're, I think the term is content farm. You know, they make things for a wide variety of topics. And, you know, they talk to people that don't normally watch ships videos, or, you know, they're just generally interested in a bunch of stuff. And when you're generally interested in something and you don't know all the details, it is so easy to get fooled. It is so easy to be tricked, you know, like if you don't know it. It's just like the coal fire thing, you know, or the switch theory. They fill all these videos up with enough. Like I say it all the time. How do you sell a lie? You mix in elements of truth. That's all you got to do. And unless you're an expert on the topic, you will be fooled. You will be fooled 100%. You know, it's easy to be fooled. So that's what happens. Most of the people that watch those videos about Titanic or whatever, they're not ship people like all of us are. You know, they're not people that care about these topics as much as all of us. So that's why they don't get called out as much. But on the reverse of that, where we are all ship people, when somebody like me or anybody else makes a video and they make an error, you better believe everybody's going to say something. Oh gosh, I make one little error and it seriously, it drives me nuts. I do my best to make these videos as accurate as I can, but I hate it. I hate it when I make an error. Anyway, Maritime says salute. Anyway, I mean, they aren't as bad as content farms, but they're pretty bad. I thought Brightside was a content farm. Aren't they a content farm? I thought for sure they were. All right, everybody. Well, anyway, on that note, there was one more super chat. Ozzy too. Thank you, Sam. Sippy Cup on the port side. Hee hee. Ha ha, Ozzy. Ha ha, Ozzy. All right, everybody. Let's get to tonight's Q&A. So for those of you who are new here, at the end of every Historic Travels live stream, we do a Q&A where we have the entire chat go up against our residential maritime historian, maritime history, please make yourself known. Please say hello, good sir. Maritime, are you out there? Hello, hello. Me, smiley face. This eraser is terrible. I still had the score from the last Q&A on here. And I didn't even have time. I didn't even make questions for that. I won it. All right, here we go. I need to wash this off. Okay. Let's see here. All right, bring it on. Bring it. It's time. It's time. Oh boy, Maritime. Everybody's gunning for you tonight. All right, Maritime history. Okay. And then everyone else. Okay, guys. So remember, if you're new here, here are the rules. Okay. I'm going to ask a question. All right. And you answer the question when you see the word go pop up in the chat. If you answer it early, I don't count it, okay? And when Maritime is alone, he gets a little bit of a handicap. As long as he answers the question within the first few seconds, he'll get a point. But for everybody else, all you got to do is just answer the question beforehand. Okay, that's all you got to do. All right, everybody, here we go. Question one, okay? One second, guys. Okay, here we go. I am officially ready. Okay, here we go. All right, question one. Titanic go chinbotsu shita no wa nani ne desu ka? Why? What? I knew it. Oh, what the? That's Japanese. I swear, Japanese. I know I didn't say that right. Titanic go chiun botsu shita no wa nani nandesu ka? Gibberish. Sam, you got me. Yamato's never die. What? Sam is trolling. Is that English? I'm so confused. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna try. Let's try one more. I know I'm still gonna butcher this, but we're gonna see how this goes. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Ingwe anuse hondio el Titanic. I tried to speak Spanish. I'm better at Japanese than I am Spanish. So, and Spanish is like the language that they want us to learn in the States. Iceberg. Why? Hola. Something Titanic. Oh, that was Spanish. It's me trying Spanish. It probably wasn't Spanish. All right. I'm in the UK. It was French. Captain Smith. All right. Anyway. All right. Joking aside. All right. Question 1. There we go. During the sinking of the SS Arctic, why did the ship sink stern first, despite being damaged in the bow? Why did she go down stern first? Ready, set, go. Why did she sink stern first? Bruh. I don't know. The way she was designed? No. Isn't the water shifted? Chista! The weight of the amount of people on the deck. That was it. The ship sank to stern because the people on the deck were moving around and they went to the back of the ship. And that was enough to cause the ship to lean towards the stern and the ship went straight down. The Arctic didn't have watertight compartments. So Maritime says, I mean, the way she was designed was a factor. True, but I was looking for people. I was looking for the people, I was looking for the weight of the people on board. That was the main cause as to why she rolled and went down backwards. So, sorry, Maritime. Nice try. But everyone else gets the first point. Nice try. Maritime sus. Question 2. Where was First Officer William Murdoch last seen on the Titanic? Where was his last confirmed sighting? Go. Where was Murdoch's last confirmed sighting? Where was he? The bridge. Nope, that's not correct. Dustin! Setting up collapsible A. That was it. Setting up collapsible A. Maritime starboard bridge. No! Setting up collapsible A! What are you talking about, Maritime? It was setting up collapsible A. Lightoller testified that he saw him right there with collapsible A, which was on the starboard bridge. It was aft of the starboard bridge. I mean, it was kind of there, but it was aft of the starboard. I don't know if I should give him that point. He died from the wave at the bridge. Yeah. I was looking for collapsible A, but I can't decide if I should give him the point. I can't decide if that should be a tie or not. I can't decide. I was looking for collapsible A, but I mean, sure. I guess the bridge. Do a poll. Do a poll. No, because Maritime was do a poll. Don't point for us. All right. We're gonna leave this up to the vote. We're gonna leave this up to the audience. Okay. Should Maritime get a point? Yes or no? Just remember, Maritime does go out of his way to help out you guys. So I say give him a point. If it's my vote, I say give him a point. Should Maritime get a point? It's up to the chat. Should Maritime get a point? 53%. Yeah. Oh wow. That shifted fast. No, bro. We did last week and we lost. Say no. All right, come on, guys. Give him the point. Maritime. Sam Furious. Give him the point. All right, come on. As a favor to me, can we shift this to yes? As a favor to me. Like, come on, help the guy out. He does help out a lot. So I'm just saying, give him the point. All right, we're giving us 10 more seconds. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, it's still no. Maritime. Wow, look at that, everybody. All right. Joseph says, I love democracy. All right. Well, everyone has spoken. So, all right. I get it. Everybody has spoken. So, I mean, good on you guys. Good on you guys. So, I get it. So, all right. Question three. Thank, bruh. Wait, what? There it is. Yes. Wait, what? No scam. All right. Fair enough. I think this is the first time I've seen in a while anyway. Everyone else with 2 and Maritime none. That's a first. All right. Question 3. This is a tough one. When Captain Smith first joined the White Star Line, what vessel did he serve on first as her 4th officer? What ship was this? Ready, set, go. What ship did he serve on first as the 4th? Hey, the Celtic. Maritime got that one first. The Celtic, followed by Wilson, Celtic. But yes, it was the Oceanic class Celtic, not the Big 4 Celtic. Good job. All right, with that one, Maritime has got to come back. Maritime's got to come back. Close call. That was close. No, we're talking. Question 4. What was the nickname given to the RMS Olympic to commemorate her fantastic years of service during the war? Ready, set, go. What was the nickname given to the Olympic? Laura, old reliable, Maritime, old reliable. That's such an easy one. Everybody got that one. That's a tie. That is a tie. Good job, guys. Good job. All right, Maritime 2, everyone else 3. All right, we're moving along. We'll take it. Yes, you will. Okay. Question 5. When Titanic was departing Southampton, she was almost involved in a collision with another ship. What was this ship's name? Go. What was this ship's name? Maritime, the New York. Dustin, New York. Everybody got that one. City of New York. Good job, guys. All right, but who got that one first? Maritime got it. The New York. Maritime got it. And with that, Maritime has tied the game. Oh boy, guys. Oh boy. Question 6. This one's tough. You'll have to know more recent Titanic history to get this question. There is one feature / artifact on the wreck of the Titanic that people always like to see whenever they would visit the wreck. However, recently, the part of the ship that housed this artifact or feature suffered a structural collapse, which makes seeing this part of the ship next to impossible. What artifact / feature of the ship am I talking about? Go. Nope, not the Marconi room. Lewis, the captain's bathtub. That was it. The captain's bathtub. Lewis got it. I've never seen you before, Lewis. Good on you. The captain's bathtub. Sorry, Maritime, that was too late. You said Marconi room, but yep, Lewis got it. The captain's bathtub. Great job. It was the captain's bathtub. That was it. Good job. All right, with that, everyone else pulls ahead again. Oh, this is. Question 7. All right, I'm going to give you guys a heads up for this one, okay? This question, a lot of you are going to know it. So be ready. Have your fingers on the keys, on the keyboard, and be ready. If you're on a phone, have your fingers on the phone's keyboard. Be ready, okay? This one is one that a lot of people are going to know, all right? What is the name of the captain of the RMS Lusitania at the time of her sinking? Go. What is the captain's of the Lusitania's name at the time of her sinking? Turner. Maritime, what's tuna? So the captain of the Lusitania's name was Tuna, huh? Oh gosh, tuna. Whew, my ribs. Oh, my ribs. Oh, my ribs. Oh, my ribs. That's so funny. Maritime, you You wrote, okay, Turnia. That's what you, I know what you were trying to do. You were scrambling to type the name as fast as you could. And you put the R right after. So you got it. You got the point, Maritime. You got the point. Walker was right after you with Turner, but you did put Turnia. You put Turnia right there. You did put Turnia. So you did put Turnia there. So Dustin Turnia. All right, but Maritime got that one. You put the R right after, so I'll count it. All right, it is tied once again. All right, you got to listen to this full question to get this one. All right, because this is kind of, I have to explain something. During the First World War, U-20, the U-boat that would attack the Lusitania, but not yet, U-20 attacked and sank a ship, and then when they were surveying the wreckage of this ship, they found a dog floating inside of a crate. They brought the dog aboard the U-boat and saved it, which led to a funny incident on board the U-boat. What was the incident? Ready, set, go. What happened? Chessa, puppies. They got puppies. Maritime, the dog gave birth. Yep, puppies. The U-boat was flooded with puppies. The U-boat was flooded with like 5, 6, 7, and maybe 8 puppies. So can you imagine that? About a U-boat full of puppies running around? But yes, that did happen. That was a nice surprise the next day. Well, it wasn't the next day, but Ismay says that would be so random. Yes, it would. Chris says, stop doing, I'm not doing it. So usually I have the ads set to the lowest setting. And YouTube used to tell me when ads were going to pop up and I could just disable them. But I can't. Yeah, they stopped doing it. I guess they disabled that. But anyway, it was a tie. Question. So boom. All right. Bonus question. What was it called when a U-boat sailor didn't know he couldn't flush the toilet while the sub was underwater and the contents of the toilet would explode back onto you if you tried? What was that called? What was the slang term used to describe that? Maritime U-boat baptism, followed by Dustin U-boat baptism. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, you could not flush a toilet in a World War I U-boat during. Laura says, "How do you know that?" It was mentioned in Dead Wig. But you could not flush a toilet in those U-boats back then because of the pressure difference. And if you did, the contents of the toilet would go back into the room with you. And U-boat crews often wouldn't tell new recruits about that. So they would go in there, do their business, flush the toilet, and get a back into the room. And they called that a U-boat baptism. So, yeah. Dirty says, oh, that makes sense. So, yeah, not good. Since it was a bonus question and Maritime and Dustin got it at the exact same time, basically, I'm gonna give that a tie. That's just gonna be a tie. So, boom. I think that's fair. All right. Question 9. What was the final port of call for the HMHS Britannic before her sinking? And what famous disaster happened there around 2,000 years earlier? Go. What was it? What was the city and what famous disaster happened there? Maritime, Mount Vesuvius, Italy. That's not right, Maritime. That's not right. I need the... It's not right, Maritime. I mean, you said details, but it wasn't like, that's not exactly right. Naples, okay. Austin, Pompeii, okay. But no one's... Warner! Naples and Pompeii. There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted Naples and Pompeii. That's what I wanted. Or Mount Vesuvius destroying Pompeii. You've got to say what it is. Like, you got to say what it is. Maritime, bro. I mean, Naples and Pompeii. That's what I was looking for. Not Mount Vesuvius in Italy. I said city. Like, where was the Britannic's final port of call? I said Naples and Italy. Did you say Naples? Hold on, I'm going back to the beginning. You said Mount Vesuvius and Italy. You didn't say Naples and Italy, but like Naples is a city. Yeah, I know, but you said Mount Vesuvius and Italy. You didn't say Naples. Right here. Like, here, I'm going to copy and paste it. You said Mount Vesuvius and Italy. You didn't say Naples and Pompeii. There it is. Like, that's what you said. Mount Vesuvius in Italy. That's what you said. That's exactly what you said. Vernon says, look further down. Hang on. This. That was a long time later. Naples, Pompeii, Naples. This is a technicality. I don't know about this one. I don't know. Please, us. I don't know what to do about this one. And someone else did say the correct answer versus maritime. Please, don't count it. Don't count. I promise I will stop bragging. I'm calling bullcrap on that. All right. I know how we're gonna solve this. I know how we're gonna solve if everyone else gets a point, but I know how we're gonna solve this. Okay, I know how we're gonna solve this. Okay? All right. This is how we're gonna solve this. Okay. I've got in my hand. Okay. Here's how we're gonna do this. This is just for maritime. Okay. Maritime. Pay attention. I have in my hand a piece of chocolate. Okay. I've got a little piece of chocolate. All right. I am going to hide this chocolate in one of my hands. You have to tell me which hand this chocolate is in. Okay. All right. That's how we're gonna do it. If you get it right, you'll get the point. If you don't, then it's just all right. All right. Here we go. All right. All right. Sam has gotten creative. Okay, ready? Which hand is the chocolate in, maritime? Which hand is the chocolate in? Which hand is the chocolate in? Left hand, my left side. There we go. There's the chocolate right there. So that would actually be, I'm actually not sure if this is mirrored or not. This is my left. This is my left. This is my left. So I can't tell if it's mirrored or not. Ah, correct. I got it. So wait, it kind of is. He said you're right. I forgot. Okay. So. Okay. Okay. On that note, I would like a piece of chocolate. Let's just do this. We're just going to tie it. It's a technicality. Let's just do a tie. All right. Is that fair? Let's just do a tie. All right. Let's just do a tie. Is everybody cool with that? We'll just do a tie. I demand a retrial. All right. Here. Okay. Here. Look. All right. Let's do it like this. Okay. So we are on question 10. Okay. We're on question 10. And the score is currently 7-7. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. The final question. Maritime's handicaps are disabled. So unless he's first, it's out. It's game over. Is everybody cool with that? Maritime, are you okay with that? Are you okay with that? His handicaps are disabled for one final question. What is the topic of the question? RMS Titanic. All right, that is the topic of the question. RMS Titanic. Are you okay with that, Maritime? Be a Yamato, Maritime from AVQ. Yes. Are you guys okay with this? Nice. Yes. I don't know. Maritime, come on. Maritime, what would the Yamato do? What would the Yamato do, Maritime? What would the Yamato do? I have a foreshadowing feeling. Be a Yamato. Come on, Maritime. Be a Yamato from Dustin. Everybody, does everybody agree with this idea? I think it would be fair. All right, start a poll. Does everyone agree to this idea? Does everyone agree? I think this is a fair idea. Everybody, let me know what you think. Do you agree? Does everyone agree to this idea? One final question. Tiebreaker, Maritime. There we go. 93% yes. Look at that. All right. Maritime, it's all down to you, man. Do you accept? Does he accept? All right, he did it. He did. I was just gonna wait there until I saw the message pop up. Whoa, go! We've all got to do this now. Yes. All right, here we go. The final question. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Someone meme that. Okay, fine. Question 10. What was the name? Okay. There was one man on the Titanic, okay, whose actions that night saved the lives of so many people that night, okay? He saved as many lives as he could. But what makes this man an even greater hero was he made it his personal duty to save as much alcohol from the Titanic as he could. What was this man's name? Go. Charles Jalkin! Charles Jalkin! Charles Jalkin! Oh, my ribs. Oh, my ribs. Too easy. Joseph says, I was ready. Way too easy. Yamato's never die. I was trying to throw you off by talking about him saving lives, okay? I was trying to throw you off by talking, because no one talks about that he did save lives that night. So I was trying to throw you off with that because Maritime, did I give you a little bit of doubt? Did I give you a little bit of doubt when I started talking about saving lives? I thought it was going to be Murdoch. I was trying to plant the seed of doubt. Too easy. Hey, come on. Just by the tone of your voice, I knew it from the beginning. Oh, really? Oh, really? I knew from the start who it was. Well, all right. With that, game, set, and match. Maritime wins the Q&A this week. All right, everybody. Well, hey, with that, victory. No, wait. I was going to type Charles and... Oh, excuse me. Hayden says, Titanic SOS, please. I don't have a webcam yet. I'd have to go to the store and get a webcam. I was planning to go back to the store after the stream, so I will go and look at that. I'll see how much they are. If they're not too expensive, we may do a Titanic SOS Let's Play. I think that would be good. Oh, we got something in Japanese from Wolf. Hold on a second. I can't. That's beyond my ability to read. Let me see. All right, copy. I got to run this to the translator. Let's see here. What did he say? Japanese to not Spanish. I can't read that. Where is it? Why is this so hard to find? There it is. English. Okay. And copy and paste. What is this? What did he say? In very vague detail, we describe the last 55 minutes. In very vague detail, describe the last 55 minutes of Britannic on the water. Oh, okay. In very vague detail. Okay. Ship, channel, mine, explosion, sinking, 6 compartments, open porthole windows, sinking fast, engines on, forced flooding, gantry davits, Captain Bartlett. Stern rises up, bow hits the bottom, Britannic sinks. 6 compartments and open portholes is already yeah, you're right, that is too specific. All right, you guys want a cell phone story before I go? Okay. Let me see here. Hey, you forgot I say gantry davits. All right, let me think. You guys want a story from my youth, huh? I actually thought of something recently, and I can't remember what it was now, but I thought it would be a really, really funny story. I told you about that guy. I've told you guys so many of my stories. It's hard for me to come up with them, other stories on the spot and everything like that. I told you about the guy that broke into the store. I told you about the airplane thing. I told you about. I'm just going through my memory. Did I tell you guys the pepper story? Did I tell you guys the pepper story about that my friend who lost a bet? Did I tell you all about that? Did I tell you all about the pepper story? Did I tell you guys that? Don't remember. No, don't think so. No. Yeah, with the pizza. Yeah, with the pizza. I can't recall. No, I don't think I've heard that one. It seems like I may have mentioned it before, but a lot of people don't know it. A lot of people know it. Okay, we can redo that one. I'll tell you all that story. I'll tell you guys that story. Okay, we got that one. Okay. All right. Wait, there was a super chat too. It is not rigged. The Q&As are not rigged at all. Maritime is just a ninja at typing. He's just a ninja. There is nothing rigged about it. Thanks for the $2 super chat. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here's what happened. All right. I had this really good friend back when I was in college. I think his name was Jay. I haven't talked to him in years, but anyway, me and him, we were really good buds. And anyway, he lost a bet to me. I don't remember what it was, but he did. So I was trying to think of some kind of punishment, something. And that night we were going to one of his friends' houses. Okay. And anyway, so oh, we got a spammer. Hold on. And boom. Okay, we're good. So anyway, we were gonna go to like one of his friends' houses or something like that. So I decide because he lost the bet. Okay, that I was gonna go to the grocery store and buy the hottest pepper I could find, and then he was gonna have to try to eat the pepper. And he tried to negotiate. Some people are talking about the Q&A. Listen, all right. So for those of you who don't know, I think we've got some newcomers here and everything, okay? We got some newcomers. Just because you see your answer pop up first on your chat does not mean it shows up first on my chat. So you have to compensate for that. So just because you see it first on your end, there's a delay from when I see it. So let's see here. But White Box Line says no, it wasn't. Hold on, let me see. It's too far gone now. It's too far gone for me to double check, but I'm pretty sure I got it right. I'm pretty sure I saw his name pop up first. So, but anyway, it's too far. It's too far back now. But just got to compensate for the delay. Anyway, so back to the story. Anyway, so I go and get the hottest pepper that I could find, and we negotiate back and forth for a little bit. Okay, we negotiate a little bit, and he says, "Okay, can I just chew on the pepper for like 5 or 10 seconds?" And I went, "Okay, fine, that'll be enough to get the effects." And he goes, "And you gotta have milk for me." And I went, "Okay, fine." So I had never been to this house before. All right, I had never been to this house before, and I went to go, and the guy who owned the house, he was like upstairs or something. He wasn't right there with us when we were planning all of this. So we get there. I go into the kitchen. I go into the kitchen to get everything, and pour a cup of milk, put it on the table, and he goes, "Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready." I went, "All right, all right." So he takes a bite of the pepper. He's chewing it and all that stuff, and then we like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Time's up. He spits the pepper out. And he starts chugging the milk. Right at the exact time he starts chugging the milk, the guy who owns the house comes into the back where we're all hanging out. And he looks over and he sees Jay chugging the milk. And he goes, "What are you guys doing? And is that milk from my fridge?" And I look at him, I go, "Yeah, I got it." He goes, "Dude, that milk is like 2 or 3 weeks past its expiration date." My friend's eyes went like, I saw his eyes go wide while he was chugging the milk. He spits it all up. He spits it all up, screams at the top of his lungs, runs outside, and jumps into the pool with his mouth wide open. Me and everybody out there, we were crying. We were crying. Like, it was so funny. So anyway, he gets out and he's better eventually and blah, 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 blah. So then the next day, he decides to try to get me back for that. Okay, so we worked together. We worked at the same store. And I was on my lunch break, and me and him, we went in 50-50 on a pizza. We ordered a pizza, and we were just going to split it. So I'm in the back watching Netflix on my laptop, eating my pizza. And I eat a few slices, blah, blah, blah. Don't think about it. And there's 2 slices left, okay? I have to run to the bathroom, so I go in there for a second. And then when I come out, I notice that there's like 3 or 4 guys sitting around the table or hanging out around the table. And I'm like, why is everybody back here? But I didn't think anything of it. Like, I thought about it for all of 5 seconds, and then I sat down. So there's 2 slices of pizza. One is close to me where I'm sitting, and there's another one that's further away. And for no reason in particular, I have no idea why I did it, I reached over and grabbed the slice of pizza that was further away from me. And when I did that, everybody that was sitting around me went, or like they just did that, and they looked away. They like not that they didn't make that much noise, but they all just went like they all looked away from me for a second or whatever. And I look at them and I'm like, the heck? But anyway, I don't think anything about it. I eat that slice of pizza and then whatever. Turns out the slice of pizza that was close to me, they had taken seeds from that pepper and put it under the cheese. Like, that's what they did. They had taken seeds from the pepper and put it underneath the cheese, so that I would eat that pepper. Anyway, as soon as I was done with that slice, and I remember I have no knowledge of any of this. Okay, I sit there, I look at that slice of pizza that's left, and I went, "All right, guys, I'm done. I don't want any more. Hey, Jay, you can have this last slice." And he went, "What?" I went, "What?" He goes, "Here, you can have this slice. I don't want it." He goes, "Sam, you've got to eat that slice of pizza." I'm like, "No, I'm full. I'm okay. Here, you take it." And then he goes, "Sam, it's like, legit, you have to eat this pizza." I'm like, "Huh?" Well, and then right then my sus alarm is going off. And then he says, "Sam, there are starving people in other countries. You can't waste this food. You have to eat the pizza." I'm like, "Okay, what did you do to it? What did you do?" Like as soon as that happened, I was like, "What did you do?" And then he told me. So, oh gosh, as soon as he went there and everything, I was like, "Oh my gosh." But anyway, it was complete dumb luck that I just, for whatever reason, I reached over and grabbed a slice of pizza that was further away. I had no idea why I did that, but I did. All right, everybody. Well, hey, with that, I'm going to go ahead and conclude tonight's Q&A live stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was a ton of fun. I'll try to have a video for you guys very soon. I'm sorry. I'm so busy with work. It's lucky that I even have time to do these live streams, but we're off on Sundays. So, Wolf, thank you. Maritime is secretly a time travel. The reason he does so good at the Q&A is because he views the streams ahead of time. That's a good point. Hey, Maritime, can you tell all of us what the lottery numbers are going to be in 2 weeks? Can you tell us what the lottery numbers are going to be? All right, everybody. Well, hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Everybody did super chats. Thank you. Everybody did really comments. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for the fantastic Q&A. Maritime, thank you so much for the great, for being a good sport as always. And same for everybody else. Everybody here is such a good sport during the Q&As. But all right, everybody. Well, hey, y'all take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great night, everybody. And thank you for tuning in.